Hello, I am Santosh Bhavan Rao Gaikwad, working as an assistant professor, Department of Chemistry at Pundigrao Gauri Arts and Science College, Shirpur Jain, District Washim. In today's lecture, we are discussing about microwave spectroscopy, that is rotational spectroscopy parts first. In this topic, we study about introduction of microwave spectroscopy and its interaction. Then conditions for microwave active and inactive molecules. Moment of inertia. Expression for the moment of inertia of a diatomic rigid rotator. Rotational spectroscopy of rigid rotator. Rotational energy and rotational energy level diagram. Selection rule for rotational energy and position of absorption lines. Before we start the lecture, we have to know about what the microwave rotational spectroscopy is and what principle is. Now start with the definition of microwave rotational spectroscopy. It is a type of spectroscopy in which information is obtained on the structure and the chemical bonding of molecules and crystals by measurement of the wavelength of microwaves emitted or absorbed by the sample or material or substances. Microwave rotational spectroscopy uses microwave radiations to measure the energy of the rotational transitions and molecules in the gas phase. It accomplishes through the interaction of the electric dipole moment of the molecules with the electromagnetic field of the exciting microwave photon. Now we discuss how microwave interact with the molecule in the interaction of microwave. The quantum energy of the microwave photon is the range of 0.00001 to 0.001 electron volt, which is in the range of energy separating the quantum state of the molecular radiations and torsion. The strongly absorption of microwave radiation by conductors and at any lower frequencies causes hitting the material due to the increased molecular rotational activity. Most of the matters, including the human body, are largely transparent to microwaves. Highly intensity microwaves, as in the microwave oven, where they passing through the food material millions of times, so it will hit the material by producing molecular rotations and torsions. Now we are discussing about which molecules are microwave active and why are they microwave active. Microwave active molecules are those molecules which are capable of absorbing microwave radiations. These molecules possess dipole moments, that is, they are polar molecules. For example, heteronuclear diatomic molecules like NO, CO, HBr, HCl, HF, etc. are the microwave active molecules. Next is the microwave inactive molecules. Microwave inactive molecules are those molecules which are not capable to absorb microwave radiations. These molecules do not possess dipole moments, that is, those molecules are not polar. For example, homonuclear diatomic molecules like H2, Cl2, N2, O2, F2, etc. are the microwave inactive molecules. When we are recording a microwave spectrum, the substances must be in gaseous state, because in condensed state, that is, they are in liquid or solid state, the rotational energy are very close to each other. Hence, the spectrum cannot be recorded. A Cl molecule in gaseous form gives the rotational spectrum, but we cannot record the rotational spectrum of the HCl molecule in liquid medium. Now, we turn towards our most important expression of moment of inertia of the diatomic rigid rotator. Before we start this expression, we have to know about what is the moment of inertia and its symbol and its equation. Now, what is the moment of inertia? It is the rotating body's resistance to angular acceleration equals to the summation of the product of the mass and the square of its perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation. Generally, it is the inertia of rotating body with respect to its rotation. It is denoted by the symbol I. Equation for the moment of inertia is given here, that is I is equals to summation from I is equals to 0 to I is equals to n mi ri square, that is mi into ri square, where I is moment of inertia, mi is the mass of the substance, ri is the distance of the substance from the axis of rotation, and I, that is small I, is the number from 0 to n value. Now we move on our most important expression of moment of inertia of diatomic rigid rotator. In this expression, we consider a diatomic molecule AB. Let atom A of mass m1 and atom B of mass m2 are fixed in their positions. This molecule is rotating about an axis passing through the center of gravity G. Let R0 is the internuclear distance and R1 and R2 are the distances of atom A and B respectively from the center of gravity G. R1 plus R2 is equals to R0 as shown in figure here. The moment of inertia of the system about center of mass is I is equals to m1 r1 square plus m2 r2 square, which is the equation number first. As the system, that is here we consider the molecule, is balanced about its center of gravity Z, is given by m1 r1 is equals to m2 r2, which is the equation number 2. For the calculation of r1 and r2, we solve two expressions sidewise below. We get for r1 m1 r1 is equals to m2 r0 minus r1, and for r2 m2 r2 is equals to m1 into r0 minus r2. After solving these equations, we get m1 r1 for r1 m1 r1 is equals to m2 r0 minus m2 r1. For r2 m2 r2 is equals to m1 r0 minus m1 r2. Rearranging about these equations, we get m1 plus m2 into r1 is equals to m2 r0. For r2 m1 plus m2 into r2 is equals to m1 r0. Then we rearranging both these equations, we got our final equations for r1 and r2 are r1 is equals to m2 r0 divided by m1 plus m2, r2 is equals to m1 r0 divided by m1 plus m2. These equations are equation number 3 and equation number 4. Substituting value of r1 and r2 in equation number first, we get I is equals to m1 r1 square plus m2 r2 square. If we write r square is equals to r into r, then equation is I is equals to m1 r1 into r1 plus m2 r2 into r2. Now we can write I is equals to m2 r2 into r1 plus m1 r1 into r2. From equation, this we can write from equation 2, that is equation 2 is m1 r1 is equals to m2 r2. Then after rearranging this equation, we can write I is equals to r1 r2 in bracket m1 plus m2, and this is the equation number 5. We put the value of equation number 3 and equation number 4 in equation number 5. We get I is equals to m2 r0 divided by m1 plus m2 into m1 r0 divided by m1 plus m2 into m1 into m2. m1 plus m2 divided by m1 plus m2 get cancelled, and after rearranging this equation, we get I is equals to m1 into m2 divided by m1 plus m2 into r0 square. this is the equation for moment of inertia of diatomic rigid rotator. We can write this equation: I is equals to mu r0 square, where mu is a reduced mass, and we can write for mu is equals to m1 into m2 divided by m1 plus m2. Now we study rotational spectrum of diatomic rigid rotator. Rotational energy Ej of diatomic rigid rotator is obtained by solving Schrodinger wave equation and is given by Ej is equals to h square upon 8 pi square I into j in bracket j plus 1 in joule, where Ej is a rotational energy in joule, j is a rotational quantum number where j is equals to 1, 2, 3 and so on. H is Planck's constant, I is a moment of inertia. For the conversion of joule to centimeter inverse, we have to do some convergence for our understanding. From equation of Planck's for energy is E is equals to h nu, where E is an energy, h is a Planck's constant, and nu is a frequency. Another equation for velocity of light is c is equals to lambda nu, where c is velocity of light and lambda is the wavelength, and as we know, nu is the frequency. After rearranging the equation of velocity and putting its value in equation of energy, we get E is equals to hc upon lambda. But we have to know another equation. Nu bar means wave number is equals to 1 upon lambda, where nu bar is wave number. After rearranging energy equation for rotational energy, we get Ej upon hc is equals to nu bar, whose unit is centimeter inverse. That is, wave number's unit is centimeter inverse. Hence, we are using centimeter inverse in next our equation. In microwave spectroscopy, the positions of rotational lines are usually expressed in the centimeter inverse, and hence it is convenient to express rotational energy Ej, that is Ej, in centimeter inverse by dividing both sides by h into c, which is given by Ej divided by hc is equals to h square upon 8 pi square I into 1 upon sc into j plus 1. Here unit is centimeter inverse. Here one of the h is cancelled with the h, and we get Ej upon hc is equals to h upon 8 pi square Ic into j in bracket j plus 1 centimeter inverse. Here we replace Ej upon hc with epsilon j for rotational energy. We get epsilon j is equals to h upon 8 pi square Ic into j in bracket j plus 1 centimeter inverse, where Ej is a rotational energy in centimeter inverse. Ej is equals to bj in bracket j plus 1 in centimeter inverse, where b is equals to h upon 8 pi square I into c, which is equals to constant. Why this is constant? Where moment of inertia of rigid diatomic molecule is fixed or constant, and velocity of light is also a constant, where another term h is also constant because of it is Planck's constant 8, and pi square is also a constant. Hence whole term given is a constant. Now we calculate allowed value of rotational energy, that is epsilon j, are given in the following table. We can calculate rotational energy by using rotational energy equation, which is given here. Ej is equals to bj in bracket j plus 1 centimeter inverse. In this table we can see rotational quantum number j is given here. J is equals to 0, j is equals to 1, j is equals to 2, j is equals to 3, j is equals to 4, and j is equals to 5, whose rotational energy, that is epsilon j, values are given here. That is epsilon 0 is equals to 0b. After calculating rotational energies equation, we can calculate epsilon 0 is equals to for rotational quantum number j is equals to 0 is epsilon 0 is equals to 0b, then j is equals to 1, then rotational energy, that is epsilon 1 is equals to 2b, then j is equals to 2, then rotational energy is equals to 6b, and so on. Rotational energy level diagram for the diatomic rigid rotator is shown in given figure here. For the rotational quantum number j is equals to 0, then we have seen before epsilon 0 is equals to 0b. We can see in this diagram. Similarly, for j1 and for j2 are given here, and from this energy level diagram we can say that value of rotational energy increases by 1, whereas the energy gap is increased accordingly. Now we study selection rule for the rotational transitions. Only those rotational transitions are allowed for which delta J is equals to plus minus 1. The molecule should have permanent electric dipole moment. Homonuclear diatomic molecules do not have pure rotational spectrum, whereas the heteronuclear molecules, diatomic molecules, does have rotational spectra. Here we know delta J is equals to plus minus 1. For absorption spectrum, delta J is equals to plus 1, and for emission spectrum, delta J is equals to minus 1. In microwave spectroscopy, we usually study the absorption spectrum, and hence we use delta J is equals to plus 1. Now we study last point of our today's lecture, origin of line in rotational spectrum of diatomic rigid rotator. According to the selection rule, a line in the absorption rotational spectrum arises due to the rotational transition from lower level to the next higher level, that is when delta J is equals to plus 1. Allow rotational transitions and positions of corresponding absorption lines are shown in the table here. Position of the absorption lines are given here. For first line, allow transitions from J0 to J1 is given. Position of the absorption line is, that is nu 1 is equals to nu bar 1, that is wave number is equals to epsilon 1 minus epsilon 0, which is gives 2b minus 0, that is epsilon 1 is 2b and epsilon 0 is 0. Then we can write 2b centimeter inverse for position first, or first line we can write 2b centimeter inverse. For second line, allow rotational transition is j is equals to 1 to j is equals to 2. For position nu 2 bar is equals to epsilon 2 minus epsilon 1, which is equals to whose values are 6b minus 2b, which is equals to 4b centimeter inverse. For third line, allow rotational transition is j2 from j3. j2 from j3. Position, which is nu 3 bar is equals to epsilon 3 minus epsilon 2, which is equals to 12b minus 6b is equals to 6b centimeter inverse. For fourth line, allow rotational transitions are j is equals to 3 to j is equals to 4. Then nu 4 bar is equals to epsilon 4 minus epsilon 3, which is equals to 20b minus 12b is equals to 8b, and for next lines are so on. I think all of you satisfied with this knowledge. If any query about content, comment me in comment box. If you like this video, please press like button and subscribe. Also click on the bell icon for notifications of my new video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.